What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage and I am back today with another video for you all. In this video, you guys, this is a continuation of my Dark Dimension 2 progress. So I'm just progressing through nodes. Keep in mind here, I am gonna speed up some of the gameplay here just to ensure that it's easier for you guys to follow along. But have been using the same team, so let's dive right in. I have my Symbiote Spider-Man here at 58k, T4 on his basic as well as his passive ability. Next I have Hela at 57k. For her, I have a T4 on her passive. Next I have Invisible Woman at 50k. No T4s on her just yet, just because she's been able to be doing just fine. Mr. Sinister at 44k, no T4 on him. And last but not least, Minerva, no T4s just because all her abilities have proven to be very useful and she doesn't actually need T4 upgrades. So let's dive right in, you guys. We were able to finish all the nodes with one attempt up until node 4. So today we're going to start node 5, which is the Crossbones node. So diving right in here, you guys, you can see there's going to be it looks like a lot of Kree minions, some mortals here and there. So let's dive right in, you guys. Total team power is 253k, as you just saw. Taking a look here, you guys, when we were starting off here in this node, you know, the one I like to take down always is Noble, just because Noble is able to cleanse negatives. So that's what we're going to do right here, you guys. We're just going to take down Noble as much as we can using our roster of 5 here. Fast forwarding here for you guys, as you can see here, you know, I'm constantly just doing damage, spreading negatives across, and mainly focusing on Noble. Crossbones was taken down just because he was just part of the DPS that was allocated. And another target to keep in mind too, you guys, is Jessica Jones, just because Jessica Jones also cleanses too. So our team, our roster of 5 definitely thrives on spreading negatives and being able to apply that to all the different enemies around us. So when you get rid of the cleansers, you guys, you know, our conditions are going to stick better. So that's why we're doing that. And with taking down that last Noble, you guys, you can see that spawned the next wave. So, you know, always keep in mind, if the next wave spawns, you guys, I always just try to take down the targets that is lowest here. So, you know, in this case, it's Jessica Jones as well as the Kree minions in the back there before I start allocating damage to the newer spawns here, you guys. Next, I targeted Mortal just because he has a stun, and you know, he obviously adds a lot of value to the opposing enemy. So we're gonna try and do that. You guys, take down Mortal just because, you know, he has a blind and stun, as you can see right there. And next, you guys, Jessica Jones again, just because of the fact that she has a cleanse. So we're gonna aim for her again now. And keep in mind, as you guys are doing this, make sure you're pumping out those defense ups, trying to ensure there's a sustainability on your team, because really this is how you win, right? You're going to go through trying to generate as much buffs as possible while ensuring that there's negatives on the other opposing side. So now that those guys are down, you guys, you know, I always try to focus on the highest damage dealers. So in this case, it is Winter Soldier, so that's who I'm going to start targeting now. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to try and take out guys that are weaker as well. But once this Winter Soldier's down, you guys, let's take a look and see if there's more waves coming. No, it doesn't look like the next wave spawns here. So we're in a good position where we can just allocate damage and attack accordingly just to reduce their health bars. Once that's done, you guys, you know, we're just going to slowly keep allocating damage, and it looks like the next wave spawns once you take down 3 of those members. And next we'll take out Koraf, and likely the next target's going to be Winter Soldier just because of his DPS here. So we're going to try to get him out of the way when we can. Then as you guys can see, taking down that Koraf at 7 out of 24, that spawned the last 3 characters to make it the remaining 6 enemies here. So really just same strategy as before, guys. We'll just aim for Winter Soldier, try to take him out along with Mortal, just because those two do the most damage in terms of hurting our team and stunning us. But you know, overall, this is not a hard team to beat, just because they don't really have any significant bursts, and we can withstand it due to our buffs. So very, very straightforward here, you guys. And always try to keep in mind, you guys, you know, always try to save up your abilities. Just use basics near the end of the node. That way we can save our abilities for the next node that we're gonna go through, right? So this just ensures we have our specials and our ultimate abilities ready to go. So not too bad. As you guys can see there, that was also one attempt. So very good, feeling good, and the team did great. So we're just gonna, you know what, we're gonna dive right into the next node after that, and just because that wasn't too hard at all. And as you can see, it doesn't look like this one's gonna be hard as well. It's because it looks like there's a lot of hand minions in this one with some iron fists. So let's dive right in, you guys. Surveying the surrounding here, you guys. Taking a look. Yeah, it looks like it's mainly just hand minions. So I think my order attack is going to be mainly just attacking Nobu, just because he has summons, and then as well as Sentry, just because Sentry also has the Shroud ability. So, but I don't think this is going to be a problem for our team, just because we have so many buffs, and we can spread so many negatives as well with them being able to cleanse. So I'm going to fast forward some of this for you guys just to save you some watch time. There we go, and with Nobu down, we are just gonna try and target Sentry next, just because he has the Shroud, right? So it's good to take him out as soon as possible. Following Sentry now, you guys. Next is gonna be Iron Fist, just because he has healing abilities. He's also able to have a very powerful strike, so we're gonna take him down. He's definitely more tankier than all these hand minions, and honestly the hand minions aren't really a concern, so we're gonna start allocating damage and applying that to Iron Fist here. And looks like after that, you guys, with Iron Fist down, that does spawn the next wave, so we're just gonna go ahead here and weaken some of these minions that are already kind of damaged and lower health. And similar to before, you guys, I did target Iron Fist as my main target, just because he's the most powerful target out of all of them. And then at the same time, I'm just going to target the rest of these minions here. With no Sentry available, honestly, it's just a matter of taking these guys down as fast as you can. It looks like after you take down the 9th enemy, you guys, that does spawn the next wave. So we're going to go ahead and once again allocate damage again. But seeing this now after, you know, we're going to definitely target same strategies before. It will be Nobu and Sentry again. Same order that we talked about earlier. With Nobu and the other minions down, you guys, I am going to target Sentry here. And then that's it. That is, it's just 2 more allies after that. So this node's very straightforward, you guys. Very, very straightforward. Shouldn't have an issue with it at all. And with that, you guys, that is officially node 6 down. So making good time here, and you know what, we're doing a great job. Still one attempts for all of them while reaping rewards. So feeling good, you guys. Let's keep moving with our team, because we are just making really good time with this roster. So it looks like the next node then is mission 7, you guys, Cable. So let's dive right in with the same team. taking a look here, you guys, we do have quite a few targets here that we need to be wary of. Can't take down Deadpool just yet because he really benefits from having our negatives around, so we're not going to worry about him just yet. Hawkeye and Cable do the most DPS out of this group, so those are going to be the two groups that I kind of aim for first. And there we go. Make sure you guys are constantly using buffs. With that Cable down, you guys, I'm going to target for the other Cable as well, just to take him down. He's squishy as well, so that's good for us. Here we go. Now that we have two Cables down, you guys, I am going to target Loki here just because he's weak right now. While keeping in mind, too, I do want to take out Hawkeye later just because he does have that blind and that stun, so it'll be those two for sure next. There we go. And with one of the Lokis and Hawkeye down, you guys, next we do want to take out Deadpool eventually, but Loki's just such an issue with illusion, so I think we're going to try and take out those two next as part of our strategy here. And there we go. One Deadpool's done. And then finishing off Loki here, you guys. Looking good here. So keep in mind, this is definitely one of the longer nodes here, just because as you guys can see in the top left, there's 25 enemies left after all those guys we just took out. So definitely it's going to take us some time here. Next, you guys, I do want to just start allocating some damage just because Wolverine hasn't been touched here yet, but definitely going to take out these weaker Hydra minions first and see if they can spawn anybody new for us. If not, we might be in a good position to just allocate damage accordingly. There we go, looks good. Oh, and it does look like after that Hydra minion down, so 24 enemies left, it does spawn a new wave here of enemies. So taking a look here, definitely I want to take down Cable again too. He should be a priority as well. Perfect. And with that Cable down, you guys, taking a look here, you know, like I said, I don't like to take out Deadpool. We don't have to yet just because he can heal. So I'm just going to allocate a little bit of damage, but unless you have a stun ready to go, you guys, definitely Deadpool's not recommended. I have my symbiote Spider-Man, so I can definitely time that better. But it does look like it's going to take a few turns, but we can probably do a burst of DPS on him and take him down. Perfect. And it does look like we are going to be able to finish him off with our combined DPS here, especially with Minerva's ultimate. So there's another Deadpool there, but we're just going to leave him for now just because it's too hard to take him down from full health. So we're just going to take out the weaker minions here, you guys. After taking down the Wolverine right next to Cable, I'm going to finish off Cable here, you guys. And we're just going to take out these weaker foes here just because they already have lower HP. So Spider-Man, he's going down after this. Perfect. And then with that, you guys, so we have 17 enemies left, and it doesn't look like any more spawning, so we're gonna just allocate damage here. And there we go. That's another Deadpool down. It looks like 16 enemies left. That does spawn the next wave of characters, you guys. So surveying right now. Again, similar to before, you guys, I always want to aim for Cable first, just because he does the most damage. There we go, and that's another Cable down. And again, guys, same strategy. I'm going to always try to target Loki, just because he has clones, and it gets pretty bothersome when he has those up. And fortunately, I was able to time it and just be able to DPS down a Deadpool unintentionally, so that's good there. Then next, as I said, we're just going to take down Loki, just because he has clones. Perfect. With Loki down, you guys. Just gonna spread some negatives there, and let's take a look here. Yeah, just because that Hydra minion and Spider-Man is the lowest, we're just gonna fish them off. And it does look like 12 enemies remaining, you guys. That does spawn the next wave, which includes one Cable, 2 Hawkeye, another Deadpool in the back there, in addition to I believe a Wolverine and Hydra. So you know, same strategy, you guys. We're gonna finish off Spider-Man first. But then after that, it's going to definitely be the Hawkeyes and Cables. And here you have it. With both the Hawkeyes and Cable down, we're just going to finish off these weaker targets, guys. We have 8 enemies remaining, so we're looking really good here. taking down that Wolverine, you guys. At 6 enemies left, that does spawn the remainder 4. So now we have the full waves here left, you guys. Same strategy as I've been saying over and over. Take down Cable just because he has the most damage. We're going to worry about the Deadpools at the very end just because, you know, they can heal a lot based on the conditions we spread to them. With the remainder of the units down, you guys, now we can finally just focus on Deadpool. It's really important here, you guys, because Deadpool basically heals all his HP back depending on the negative conditions placed on him. With my team and roster, you know, we spread a lot of negative conditions, so what we want to try and do is land a stun from our side, such as a Symbiote Spider-Man stun, and then just allocate as much damage as we can. Just like this, you know, he's not even able to move, and we're able to do all that damage right there. So there you guys have it. That is I believe node 7 complete for you guys. So there we go. 3 nodes, all one-shot attempts, you guys. So looking really good here, you guys. Looking really healthy. So as always, you guys, I appreciate you checking out my videos, and I'll keep progressing here. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.